The 16 and 1700s brought around momentous change for institutions. So the beginning of the 1600s, you still had a large attitude that the people who were mentally ill were unwell because of sins, because of supernatural forces, spirits, the devil, all of this stuff. And then you started to see the arising private institutions such as the Bethlehem Academy. The stigmatized view did not completely disappear, but it alleviated a little bit in the 1600s. Throughout the 1700s, it really alleviated, and then you start to see more asylums, these institutions pop up. Their role became, more standard, and it was just really, like, it took almost 2 centuries for it to become a generally standardized practice. So it spread slowly through the world through the 16th and 17th century. During the 17th century also, we had the light reform that came about, which has changed the role of the institutions through various forms of treatments, or early treatments, and the role of institutions also served to change the stigma. Research was being done at them. They served in a huge way for research of these missiles so they could be studied, so we actually start to see the neurological processes behind these disorders. Things really changed when one of the kings, King George III, was diagnosed with found to have mental illnesses. The role of the institutions then really aimed to find and implement changes to help individuals. So it went more from a punishment to more, and not completely, at the end of the 1700s, not completely about treatment and compassion, but it was definitely getting there, and the role of institutions served for research and the continued betterment of the quality of life for these individuals.